Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in Gelderland. Ketchup factory, right there. This one does ketchup and it does mayonnaise. It ain't gonna fit there. I'll tell you that for nothing. And I can't remember how wide an area I need for it, so we won't put it over there. I can't put it there anyway, so we're gonna have to put it over this side. What do you mean not enough money? Don't tell me that. I do wish these things wouldn't lie to me. Right, well, it makes sense to put this reasonably close to the chicken house, because that's where we're going to want to get our eggs from. So if I bring that one over there, I'll put it back here ever so slightly, so it's stepped back a bit from the sugar. I think about there. That seems about right. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of landscaping on here. I kind of want to just paint this out a little bit. I like the idea of having the chickens still scratching, like, they're scratching around on concrete over here, so we need to change this a bit. We need to give them something a little bit nicer. Alright, I have done a little bit of changing around. We've got a bit of nicer area for the chickens to scratch about on in here, and also I decided to just mark out where the eggs are being placed as well, so that we know where those are. We haven't got very far to take them to deliver them to our Heinz factory over here. It's all the way up this way. Right. We'll go and take a little hop, skip, and a jump over this way towards the Heinz factory, and then we can take a look at it and see what it has to offer. So, great big Heinz factory right here. Yep. Ketchup factory. It says ketchup, but it does actually do two different products. So if we go and have a look in here, we can make ketchup, which turns tomatoes. We can get 250,000 litres of tomatoes in there, and 7 tomatoes becomes 10 bottles of ketchup. Or we can do mayonnaise. 1.5 eggs does 10 litres of mayonnaise. I'm pretty sure I did alter that around a little bit. I can't remember what the exact figures were on it previously, but I did it to balance the money that you get, because otherwise we'd be getting a ridiculous amount of money. So it goes to the sell everything container, 313 to 327. So we basically got a base kind of 320-ish. So looking at 320 per 1,000 litres on there, and if you go up and you have a look at the actual eggs themselves, you'll see, if we can find them, up here, we're looking at, say, 1,200 per 1,000 litres, a bit more than that. Well, a bit less if you average it all out. So, I mean, we're looking at 1,200. So if you say 1,200 is 4 times what we get if we turn it into mayonnaise. And the mayonnaise is 1.5 litres of eggs. So you've got to process it through there, you get the money, and then it will end up making more for us, but it's you still got to move the eggs and so on and so forth. So yeah, I did alter that ever so slightly, just because I felt that it was it needed to be balanced. I think it was 0.5 eggs to make 10 litres of mayonnaise originally, and I didn't feel that that was accurately representing the sheer volume of profit that we might get. So as the tomatoes are distributing out of the greenhouse, they will now share their distribution target with the ketchup factory as well. So we've got 250,000 going over there, because at the moment they are filling up. Tomatoes do go into here. Potato gratin is materials missing. What are we missing? Cheese. I have no cheese. This is no good. Why have I got no cheese? Go to the dairy. It's not making cheese fast enough. I wonder if the dairy is one of those that shares production. If it is, I may need to have a slight alteration on that. Just a little tiny bit, because the cheese was... Well, actually, I don't need to. All I need to do is just upgrade the dairy a little bit. If we were to upgrade it again, it would then process it through a bit faster, and then the cheese would be able to keep up. You got to remember that this does suck the cheese out of everything now at a ridiculous rate because of the speed that it makes everything. So that's kind of what we're waiting on. It's going to be an issue. The tomatoes as well. This one does use up quite a few tomatoes. And then up here I've also got tomatoes going in, but not with the pancakes or anything. Right. I'm probably going to need to upgrade the tomato greenhouse a little bit. So what I'd like to do is just speed this up. We'll go to just past 3 o'clock. So there's only a little tiny smidgen. There we go. Gives us 2.5 pallets. And each pallet is 7,000 litres, which is an obscene amount. So I'm going to run this over. 7,000 litres of eggs to go in here. Drop it down there like that. Fantastic. Right, I'll go and get another one. I'll leave the part one there. That one can just stay there, and we'll get... So we've got 14,000 litres of eggs right here. I'll drop that in there as well. Brilliant. And then if I go in here and go up to... Where is it? There we go. Mayonnaise. We will start making some mayonnaise. So I'll activate that one, and... I have 4 litres of mayonnaise already. Now, it does 4,300 cycles a month, so we're going to get a lot of mayonnaise here pretty quickly. So I'm now going to just go for another hour of time. Probably don't need quite that much. Let's have a look. Mayonnaise. Right, I have spawned a pallet. And then we go on a bit further. See, I've got some more eggs over there. And spawn another pallet in a minute. Let's go through to 5 o'clock. Now we're talking. Look at all those eggs. It's brilliant. And we've got mayonnaise. And you can see we get 1,000 litre pallets of mayonnaise. Heinz mayonnaise right there. And I will just add, if you have a little look right there, it says mayonnaise. You can't see it all that clearly. But it doesn't have the words low-fat written on it anywhere, so by Dutch law, this is actually able to be classed as mayonnaise. It is proper mayonnaise. I am not going to be lynched by the residents of the Netherlands for producing mayonnaise that is not actually mayonnaise. It is not worthy of the name mayonnaise. They do take it very seriously. You've got to keep in mind that some people... take these things extremely seriously, and I'm not knocking them for this in any way. I should add, like, there's a reason that they take this seriously, because proper mayonnaise is good stuff, and they take great pride in how they make it. Now, there are some types of food that are made in my part of the world, and you get other people that try to make them, and they make them wrong. And quite frankly, it's appalling and disgusting, and it should not be allowed. And I can understand why the people of the Netherlands feel strongly about their national sauce. If you have a national sauce, you have to guard it very carefully. Right, I've jumped forward a couple of hours as well, so we can go and have a look at the cows. We have got reproduction now. Right, they're on 100% health. They've only got 5,600 litres of food, which means that they definitely do not have enough food at the moment. So I've gone and jumped a couple of hours, which means I should now have, if I leave that one there, I can go and get the mixed feeder up this side. We can run that round into the cows. I've got 89,000 euros at the moment. I don't know if I'm going to buy more cows yet, because it'll depend entirely on how much food I've got. 300. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, this... Yeah, we should be okay. We should be okay, because we'll skip the night, and then that'll be enough just to keep us going. Like, yeah, I can get well, I can get 50 cows, I suppose. I'd like to keep them in the same quantities that we've got already, though. So let's just tip the 38,000 litres in there and shut you off. You can stay there for a second. That gives me 44,000 litres of food. And then if I go into here, so at the moment, what I've got is you can't see the numbers. I don't like that you can't see the numbers in one of them, and you can only see them in the other one. It really bugs me, that does. Right, I've got 80 animals. So what I'd like is to be able to buy 80 animals, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that because they're 1,500 apiece. And I want these ones because we've already got brown Swiss, so... yeah, you know what? We're just going to get whatever we can. So, I mean, we can buy 60, but that's 99,000 to be able to get that, and I don't have 99,000. So let's bring that down to 50 animals is 82,500. All right, we'll buy 50. Buy them right there. And those are going to start giving milk straight away, which is really good. So that's going to start boosting the milk production that we've got. Let's skip the night now, and we'll see if they've still got food in the morning. Right, we're now on minus 11,000 because I've got loan interests and other such things. Food, I've still got 9,000 litres of food, and we're up to 16,000 litres of milk already, which is really, really good. That pleases me. That pleases me immensely. We'll go and take a look at the Heinz factory over here, the brand new one. See how our mayonnaise production... yeah, look at the line of pallets out the front here. I may or may not have increased the number of pallets that spawn out the front of this thing, purely because I thought it would look epically awesome if I was to do so. Because if you have a look at that, yeah, it does hold 250,000 litres of mayonnaise as well. I just thought it would look really cool to have a big, long line of pallets out the front. All this mayonnaise ready to sell. I've got 1 or 2 eggs over here ready to do stuff with as well. So the first priority is going to be moving eggs from there into here. Before I do that, I do have some planting that I'm going to need to do. We'll worry about the planting in a little bit. I want this one. We need to worry about the cows. The cows has to be our first priority. Then we'll move the eggs into the mayonnaise factory. We will take the mayonnaise that we've produced and we will do something with that. We've got several things around that we're going to want to start upgrading now. Some of the factories, so like the milk factory is going to need to, the milk factory, the dairy is going to need to be upgraded in order to be able to get the food from the dairy over to the next bit. Have I got, what's going on here? That doesn't look straight. It isn't straight, that's why. It dips down right there. I think that was because of the one that I had over there. That was the main cause of the problem. I did want, yeah, it was this one here. I wanted to move this. I was going to alter this mod, and basically I was going to put that point around the back. That should be a relatively simple thing to go and do, actually. But I really don't like the way that it is there. That one, I'm not happy with that one. I think I've made my feelings clear on that one previously, so I don't need to go on another rant about that just now. I have other things that I need to do. We need to get the silage that we've got in and around. So let's see how much silage have we got right now. Wrong way. Let's go up here. There we go. Right. Silage. 177,000 litres of silage. And I've still got 300,000 litres of grass to process through. That's absolutely fantastic. I will need to upgrade this thing later on. Alright, we do not have enough capacity on there to be able to keep it going at the moment. I can tell you that for nothing. That is just doesn't have enough capacity. So we'll need to upgrade it. Also, I'm going to need to tweak this mod ever so slightly so that it tips the stuff out faster, because quite frankly, this is embarrassing. I've got a 2 million litre capacity of silage in this thing. If I got to wait this long, I've only put 40,000 litres in here so far. It's embarrassing. It really is. You should be ashamed of yourself. How much capacity has this thing got? It holds 2 million litres of silage in here. It takes a long time to dump it out, though, doesn't it? That's a really, really long time to wait. It does hold 20 million litres of digestate. That's quite impressive, actually. I'm seriously quite impressed with that. Grass and water, that generates digestate, and then, that's why, it's because of this. We want to dump in a whole load of lime. We can make fertilizer using the digestate that we get from making the silage, which is actually something I might do later on. I might start adding water to this, and we'll use that recipe so that we're making digestate in here, and then we're making our own fertilizer rather than buying the stuff in, which I think would be a better option. And we can always sell the surplus fertilizer. That's definitely an option. And there's a diesel thing as well that we can do to make even more money. There's so many different ways that we're going to be able to make money out of this. Once we start, I mean, I feel that we're reaching a turning point now in our overall production of everything that we do. I feel that we're reaching a turning point. I've sold a few things and I bought a few more things, but we're now getting large quantities of money able to be brought in at a time, and that is absolutely fantastic. So now if I go up here, we've got the total mixed ration one. This only does 600 cycles a month, which is a bit unfortunate. So it's quite slow. My cows right now still got 9,000 litres of food, which is not too bad. That's all right. We can cope with that. So I'm just going to leave that there. Start the end because I had the wheel turned slightly. And then that there is a pallet of chocolate. I want to go to you. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take those eggs that we've got spawned by our chickens, and I'm going to take all of those eggs. So let me start loading this one. There we go, like that. I'm actually going to just bring it round this way like this. I'm going to load all of these eggs up, and then I'm going to put... I think it will actually be every single pallet of eggs that we've got. Just because. Right. Yes, it is. No, it won't be. Because it holds 250,000 litres of eggs, and I've got more than that on here. So I just turned off the loader for a second. So I'll bring that one on round, and I'm going to load up 250,000 litres of eggs into here. So we'll start off, and I'll just drive over the top, and I'll put in every pallet that will go in. Taking all of those. This is fantastic. Look at all these eggs going in. 250,000. That's going to produce just a tiny smidgen of mayonnaise. Now, I do actually want to drive forward a little bit more slowly now, because I'd like to keep whole pallets, because it means that I've got more room on the lorry for getting other goods to go in here as well. How much have we got in here just now? Let's have a look. How are we doing with this? There we go. Right, 246,000. You know what? We'll stop right there. That's the exact number of pallets that we've got on there. I think that's fine. So if I reverse away from that, I've still got 56,000 litres of eggs to sell. Let's bring you up there. This is definitely the correct and proper way of reversing a trailer. Alright, don't let anybody tell you differently. I'm definitely doing this correctly. I'm almost sure of it. Let's load up our mayonnaise. Ultimately, we will end up getting more money for our eggs by turning it into mayonnaise first than we will if we don't do anything else with it. So it is definitely worth doing this. Then I can bring that over there, and we'll just let the factory throw out all of the goods that it has currently got on board. That's everything that it can have there. And if I switch to you and turn on the auto loader, then got to wait just a moment for the next lot to come out. I know that we've got some bits up there. I don't know if we've got any... Can't see any cereal. There is a pallet of chocolate down there that we can go and get in a minute. Ah, there we go. There's the rest of them coming out. That's it. Right. We have nothing else here. Let's go and get the pallet of chocolate. We've got honey there that we can go and pick up. I'm not going to bother taking the honey into anything. We've got a pallet of cereal we can gather. So I'll grab that one. Over around like that. I still have yet to set up anything that we don't have. Oh, yeah, we do. We've got bread and cake over here. One of each. I don't yet have any of the olive oil set up or the grapes, the vines. That's still on my to-do list. I've got chocolate right there. Why have I only got 4,990 chocolate? Why is there 10 chocolate missing? Not sure about that. Seems a bit odd. Oh, wait, don't I need to take... Oh, I need to go and deliver that chocolate. I can't have the chocolate. I've got to deliver that somewhere else. Right, I'm going to go up here and get the pizzas. So that's everything. I have nothing else that I can go and take anywhere, so I'll turn off the loading on that back trailer, and I need to drive over here, because this one, this muesli place, this takes chocolate. There we go. That's going to take all of the chocolate that I had. Gone. Boom. Just like that. And it's a muesli syrup. Yeah, chocolate muesli factory. That needs 30,000 chocolate in there. So now that I've gone and done one transfer of chocolate, and also we want chocolate over here as well. Now I've gone and moved a pallet of chocolate, and we've seen that. Let's just change back to that one, and then if I go to you, change output, selling, distributing. That will now automatically go wherever I want it to go, which is absolutely brilliant. And you here. So I've still got cheese and butter. I need to upgrade this dairy again. That's on our to-do list then. That is definitely on the to-do list. Let's run this up and we'll see how much money we get. So we've got 54,300 litres of eggs. Because put some in somewhere. I don't know where they went. And I've also got vast quantities of mayonnaise. 31,000 litres of mayonnaise as well. Now, I know some people who do like mayonnaise. I've got to be honest, though, I'm not entirely sure they're going to be able to consume 31,000 litres of the stuff. So, yeah, maybe we're being a bit excessive. I mean, I suspect 31,000 litres of mayonnaise is enough for a large town for a year. So, when we're producing larger, like 250,000, 250,000 litres of mayonnaise, I'm curious how quickly that could be consumed by fans of the white gooey stuff. So if you're a fan of the white gooey stuff, do you think you could consume 40,000 litres of it? I really don't like that the trailers cause the cars to stop. And then what's worse is that even when the cars are like facing away from you, they still don't go anywhere. Are we ready? There we go. We can start selling. So I'm going to need to undo the straps because it holds them in the air, which is a bit unfortunate. So if I take the straps off of there and switch to the front, take those straps off as well. There we go. And then I've got all the eggs to bring. It does do it slowly. It's because the eggs take time to sell, the pallets of eggs, and then once they've gone, then the next bit will be able to start selling. It's just the way that the mechanic of it works. Not a lot that we can do about it, but we got a nice lot of money coming out of this. And I did take 250,000 litres of eggs and go and fill up the mayonnaise factory completely. There's 155,000 euros. That's not too shabby. So next time round, we will have... in the morning, actually. I reckon if we do one sale per day, if we go like once per month, then we can get everything onto the lorry and we can shift pretty quickly. Although the amount of mayonnaise that we've got there, I think we might need to rethink that. I don't know how long I'll keep going with producing mayonnaise, although... yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll play that by ear. I'm not going to make any commitments one way or another. I will whiz you back over here. You can stop. And now that I've got 137,000, I have enough money to start work on this one right here. So I'm going to need to get this lined up, and then I can get it unfolded. Alrighty then. I am back doing a little bit more recording, so let's get that one unfolded once more. I will never, ever, 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 ever grow tired of that. At least I don't think I will. I was planting corn in this field, wasn't I? Yes, I was indeed planting corn in this field, because I've got sunflowers in those two, and then I got the sugar beet over here, and then we've got this grass down here. This is all oats all the way around here. Didn't have anything else this time. Right, well, that's fine. So we'll drop that one down and make a little bit of a start. I do have one slight issue in that I removed a few more factory mods and stuff from my save. Well, not just from this one, from the game in general. But what that's resulted in is we've got the whole factories out of space bug has come up again, and it's not just on the potato thing, it's on quite a few of them. There's a couple of different mods that might be causing it. However, it seems that the most likely culprit for causing it is the factory upgrades mod, which is slightly annoying because the factory upgrades mod, kind of my entire series, needs that mod. I need that one. I need to be able to upgrade all of my factories. But, and I'm not actually sure if I've mentioned this before, but there is a workaround, and this was brought to my attention. It's so easy. Planting one bean will yield up much green. Awesome. Okay, so we have another achievement. There is a workaround for this issue that I've been having, and that was told to me by... I can't actually remember who it was. Khan Wolf, I think, was involved in the discussion. He very often is over on our Discord. And I think Soren Mercer may have been one of the ones to also suggest it. If it's someone else, then I sincerely apologize for not mentioning you properly. I do try to remember who tells me all these juicy tidbits of information. I don't necessarily get it right, though. Let's see if that one will slowly come around that corner. It will. Excellent. And then we can... You do have to go a little bit careful going around the corner because it goes so fast that it basically stops it from planting properly in little tiny bits. So I'm actually going to go back this way because there's a little bit there that has been missed just because it got sort of anchored round really quick. And there we go. Right, that's wiped that bit out. And then if I go up here, it's not going to take us very long to plant this, so I'll probably just drive through and manually plant this for a change because, well, not much of a change, but it's a little bit of a change. And then we've got, I think there's also some fertilizer spreading that we need to go and do, so we're going to have to take a look at that as well. Yeah, see, right there where I started turning, we've actually missed bits because we're going so fast with it. And also it's done the same right over there, but this is minor details. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.